Hi and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be looking at the Instagram app, and this is a great video if you are just starting out on Instagram or you're using Instagram but you don't really know what you're doing. And I'm going to show you step by step how to actually utilize the Instagram tools and how to set it up as a business owner or a creator so that you get the most out of your online efforts when using Instagram. My name's Anita Wong. Let's jump straight in. So as you can see on the screen, I have my Instagram app open, and we're just going to run through what you can see on the screen first and then how you can actually upgrade your account from a personal profile to either a creator account or a business account. So as you can see on the screen, we have our Instagram. Now at the top, there is this _Anita_Wong. That is your Instagram username. So this is the name of the account that you would need to create in order for your account to stand out. Now, if you are a business owner, this would normally be either your personal brand name or it could be your company name. Going below that, you see that circle with the picture of me. Now that's your profile picture. That's also where the stories are hosted within Instagram. Underneath that, you have your name. Now your name area is somewhere where you can actually put what it is that your business is about. So as you can see, mine is Anita Wong, YouTube / video expert. Underneath that, you have what's known as the bio. Now the bio is where you can update your audience and actually tell them a little bit about what your company or what your brand or your product does. You then have a link area. Now if I was to click on that link area, you can see that there are some links that have popped up. Now prior to the middle of 2023, we weren't able to put multiple links on Instagram, and we were having to use third-party tools such as Linktree or create a landing page on our website. We don't have to do that now. As you can see, you can have up to 5 different links on your Instagram account. Underneath that, we have this professional dashboard. Now, if you are a creator account or a business account, then you will have the ability to have a little look at how your account is getting on and some basic analytics for you to be able to look at in order to see whether your video marketing on Instagram is working. Below that is the cockpit where you have the edit profile, share profile and contact, and we'll jump into that in a second to show you how to set that up. Underneath that, you have these circles. Now these circles are called Instagram highlights, and they basically capture what's been going on in the stories that we've just discussed about. And when you click on them, you can basically get stories up from previously that would normally have disappeared off your profile. Then we have the 9 square grid. You can see that we have this 9 squares. So these 9 squares represent the sort of cohesive branding of your channel. You come across to the right and you have what's known as the Reels tab. So this is where all the videos sit, whether it's a reel, which goes up to 90 seconds, whether it's a live stream, or whether you upload a video that's longer than 90 seconds. They will all sit in this video area for people to consume. So that's pretty much the overview of what most people see when they come to your profile page. So how can you actually edit this to make it yours? Well, the first thing I want you to do is at the top right hand corner where those 3 lines, it's known as the hamburger menu. I want you to click that and see what type of account you've got. Go down to where it says for professionals, creator tools or controls. You may not see that if you're on a personal account. You may see upgrade your account to a professional or a creator. When you click that, down the bottom it says switch account type. So when you switch account type, you get the option. So I'm actually on a creator account at the moment, so you can see that I can switch down to a personal account or I can switch to a business account. Now a personal account means that you can have a personal Instagram profile which you can have public so that everybody can see your posts, or you can have it private so that only people who you have allowed to follow you can see your updates. Now, if you're a business owner, you want to have as much visibility as possible. So I would highly recommend that you either choose a creator account or a business account. What's the difference between a creator account and a business account? Well, there's not much difference. It comes down to the creative tools and some of the music rights that are available. And also, if you are a creator, when you hit a certain threshold, you can then get paid by how many views those videos have. With a business, like you and I, we want to use some of the business tools inside the account in order for us to generate income and leads. Creators can do this as well, but you can just choose which one sort of feels more like it would suit you. If you have a brick and mortar account, then I would say a business account would be more suited because you can actually put your location and your address, and that's visible on the account. If you're like me, where you're actually creating content for others, then a creator account is also useful. So decide which one you want, and then once you've done that, you'll be able to update the profile. So come back to the home page and go down to where it says Edit Profile. Click the Edit Profile button, and this is where you get to choose your profile picture. So by clicking the Edit Picture option, you can then choose from the pictures in your camera roll, or you can import a picture from your Facebook account, or you could even take a new photograph for your profile picture. One thing to bear in mind with your profile picture is that that's the picture that everyone is going to see. So don't take it whilst you're sitting in the garden having a glass of wine, or maybe going to a networking event or something like that. Try to get quite a professional photo done so that your brand shines from that profile picture. You can also see from my camera that you can use this avatar. So this avatar basically is Facebook's way of you creating an AI version of you to have as your profile picture. I would suggest that as a business owner or a creator that you actually have a photograph of you, because that means that people are connecting with the real you, and people buy from people once they've got to know, like, and trust them. So if it's an avatar there, they're not really getting the real you. So once you've done your profile picture, you need to update your name. So like I said, the name is you, but it doesn't have to be the same as your username. You can use the name area to say a little bit about what it is that you do. And bear in mind that all of these things that we put into the profile are keywords that will come up when people search for us. So having your name or your company name repeated in that name area would enhance your discoverability when people search. Your username, if it's not available, try to do some different variations, like putting an underscore or a dot, just enough for your brand to be recognizable when people go from maybe Google to Instagram or from Facebook to Instagram. Having the continuity of your brand across all the platforms is super important. Now you can have a pronoun if you want, and you can add those by clicking the button, and then you can add your pronoun, and you can also say which language you would like your pronoun to be in, and you can actually show that pronoun to your followers by turning on and off the button. Underneath is your bio area. So your bio area has around 150 characters, and you can fill that in with words and emojis and spaces. The first line is quite crucial for people to know what it is that you do. So I drive visibility with video and AI. So people know that when they come to my Instagram account, they're going to learn about using video, having visibility, and using the AI tools that are available to you. You can then personalize it a little bit more by telling people a little bit more about you or some of the fun stuff that you do outside of work. Now here's the link option. So when you click the link option, you can see that you can add external links in. Now all you have to do is make sure that you have the HTTPS, which is the security that Google provides when you get your link. And if you're not sure of the link, all you can do is you can come out and go to Google, put in your name or your website name, wait for it to come up, and then just tap on it, click copy, go back to Instagram, click add external link, tap that in there and click paste, give it a title, so I can say website, If you want to add a photo or maybe the favicon of your website, you can just click the plus button and add that. So in order for it to be a primary link, you do need to have a photograph. So I've already got a primary link on my account, so I'll show you where that is. So once you've clicked done, that will show up on your options. Now, sometimes we might want to rearrange these links into a different order. Maybe there's something that you might be promoting, or maybe you've got a special offer that you want to take precedent. So what you can do is you can click the three little dots at the top right hand corner and go for the reorder option. And that way you can move them around. So I'm going to move this one around and move up to the top, and that becomes my primary link. And I click done. And I go back to my profile, and you can see that now I've got these links updated. If I show you on the front, I'll just refresh that. Now I've got that link there. So when I click it, you can see that I've added my website link in, and I've changed my order of my links. So that's the link area, and that's super important if you're a business owner, because we want our video marketing to help us to generate leads. And to generate leads, we need to have somewhere for our audience to go in order to connect with us off of our social media platforms. Okay, so the next step in this video is to show you exactly how to create some posts. So the first one is the story at the top. So this story here at the top, this is a short video or image or text post that you can put up here, and this only lasts for 24 hours. So when you add a story to your Instagram account, it is shown to everybody else, but it will only be shown for 24 hours. After that time, the story disappears. So it's a really good way of you showing your audience what you get up to, maybe in the background of your business, or if you want to take them on a journey throughout your day. Now, in order to make a story, there are a few ways to do it. You can use the plus button at the bottom by clicking the plus button, going to the story, and it will open up the phone for you. And then you can actually do your story and do the instructions that I'm going to show you how to do. You can, of course, already prepare your story, and you can pull that story from your camera roll by clicking the bottom left-hand side and then grabbing an image or a video that you might have. So, for example, maybe I might want to put this one up as a story because I was at a networking event this morning. So once you've got that image or that video, then you can do some other things to it that will enhance it for the audience. I love to add links to my Instagram stories. So it's like having a swipe up, taking someone somewhere, because we're business owners. We want people to take action. So in order for me to get them to watch this video, I'd need to put a link in here for them to go and watch it. So to add that link, I would click the sticker option and I would go to the link option. And then I would add that video link in. And again, you would go to where it is that your video is hosted and get that link. So let me just quickly jump over to YouTube. So I would grab the link for that video and I would go back to my Instagram and I would paste that link into my Instagram account. And then I would customize the sticker saying watch now. And then I would click done. And that, you can see, gives me this link sticker. So I can place that link sticker anywhere I like by just using my finger to move it around the screen. Now I can tap it to change the colour, and I can also make it bigger by using my two fingers to make it smaller or bigger. And then once I'm happy, I can just click share to story, or if I wanted to, I could add maybe some different effects to it. So you can have like some glitter falling down just to give it a little bit more of some effects. So you can play around with those effects if you want to use them. Another thing to say is that you can also add text to the story by clicking the letters and just typing in watch this video now, or whatever you would like. And again, this is editable with the colours. So if you click on the little colour icon, you can change the colours. You can also give it some animation by clicking the typewriter option or the pop option or the jump option. So there's quite a lot of things that you can play around with to make the text and the story more interactive for your audience. And once you're happy, go ahead and click the story option, and Instagram will share that story to your story. So once it's done, you just click on your story, and as you can see there, the story's there, all uploaded. And if I click the Watch Now option, it says visit link, and I click that, and it will open up my story directly on my YouTube video. So that's a really good strategy for you to use as a business owner on Instagram. Okay, so we've gone over the account details. I've showed you how to create a story. Now I'm going to show you how to upload or create a Instagram reel. So this is part of your Instagram strategy, using video to connect with your audience and bringing them in to your world and showing them the benefits of what it is that you do and how you can help them to solve their problems or offer them a solution. So in order to do a reel, you can either prepare the video beforehand by recording it in your phone or having someone else help you make the video. Or you can use the really good tools inside of Instagram to create that reel for you. So in order to do that, there are two ways of creating a reel. You can go to the top right and use the plus button, and you can see that you have these options: reel, post, story, story highlights, live, made for you, fundraiser or channel. So you can just click on the reel option and your camera will open up, and you can either, like I said, use videos from within your camera roll, or you can click the camera icon and it will open up for you to do a reel. Now, if you are going to do a reel, you can place it on something so you can have your hands free, or you can just hold the phone like I'm doing. On the right hand side, there are some drop down options, and what you can do is you can see that you have audio, you have effects, you have layout, you have green screen, you have your length of your reel, because in Instagram you can have a 15-second reel, you can have a 30-second reel, a 60-second reel, or a 90-second reel. So you can decide how long you want your reel to be. As a pro tip, I would suggest leaving it on 90 seconds. That way, if your reel is shorter, you haven't got to worry. But if you choose 30 seconds and then you decide to talk for longer, then it's going to cut you off. So it's always good to go for the longest length and then mix it up. So I'm going to go for 90. Another thing to say is down the bottom there are some different filters and options that you can use. Now these are selectable by you, and you can decide which ones you want to do, and you can go through those and have a little look and see which ones you like to use the most. So I'm just going to go back to the 01, back to the home key. There is also an option to set a timer so that you don't have to press the button. You can press the button and have a 3-second timer ready to go. And you get that by looking at the top. There's that little clock, and you can see that we've got a 90-second run and we have a 3-second countdown. You can change that to 10 seconds if you maybe need to stand away from your camera. You can do that as well. But let's go for 3 seconds. Then you can use props, or you can have your script ready and you know what you're going to say. So I'm going to just set my timer and I'm going to press the button and I'll get the 3 seconds down. Hi everyone, I have a fantastic video coming out this week on how to use Instagram as a business tool. It's going to cover how to set up your bio, how to add links to your Instagram bio. It's also going to show you how to create a story, how to upload a story, and also how to create an Instagram reel, and show you some of the hidden features inside of Instagram. If you'd like to watch that, then watch out for the link in my story and or visit my YouTube channel, which is Anita Wong. So then all you need to do is press the stop button and you have your Instagram reel. Now, as you can see on the screen, there is this next option. So when you click the next option, it's going to take you into an editing suite. So click next and then go to the bottom left and click edit video. Now, what we've got here is we've got the first line, which is the video that I've just recorded. If I wanted to, I could add some captions to that. Now, when you add captions, it basically transcribes the words. Now, in order for you to do that, you would need to click on the captions. I might have to turn this up a little bit. Click the caption button, and it's actually going to transcribe those captions for you. So we'll just let that do that for now. And you can see that there is all these different options for your actual captions. Now, of course, you can change the colour, you can put a background colour on it, you can change the colour by clicking the icon up there and then moving through the colour wheel to change the colours that you are using. So you can choose that. You can also, as a pro tip, click the colour pipette and choose a colour from your background to add to it. So as you can see there, I just picked up those purple lights in the background. You can also change the position of the captions to the bottom. And what happens in Instagram is it shows you the layout of where you should be putting your captions so that you don't cover any of the Instagram icons. So once you're happy with that, go ahead and click done, and it will be all ready to roll. Another pro tip that I want to show you is that at the end of this, remember I stopped what I was saying to show you guys. So you can go along and you can edit by clicking on the wording that you want and just dragging the end of it along to cut your video shorter or longer. Or you can stretch the timeline out by using 2 fingers and just stretching it out. And what that does is it makes your cutting of your video finer. So if you're editing between words, you can stretch it out as much as you want so that you can make the cuts so that you don't cut things off. So if I wanted to just cut off what I've said, I could just end it there. I can click the split option at the bottom, and then I can go to the right and discard that bit at the end by clicking the delete bit. And it will take that end bit off for me. So now I've tidied up my reel so that it starts and finishes really nicely. You can also, as you can see by the bottom, add another clip if you want to. You can add some audio or some music. You can also use some GIFs and some stickers if you wanted to add some stickers. So if I wanted to add an Instagram sticker in there, for an example, I could add that in. So like I can add a little sticker and I can have that just bouncing up and down in the corner. Click done, and you can actually have that sticker there the whole duration of your video, or you can drag it so that you can have it longer or shorter as well. So then when you've finished editing, just click on the video itself so that you open up to see what you've done and you can actually have a little look. Now, another pro tip, if you like your video that you've got in your Instagram, in order for you to be able to repurpose this onto, say, TikTok or maybe YouTube as YouTube Shorts, without the logo, you need to download the video now. So if you download it by clicking the down button in the top right hand corner, and that's going to download a copy of this video to your camera roll. Now, if you use audio or music from Instagram, then it will download it as a mute clip. It will take the music off. So best thing to do is to do your video without the music and then download it and then add the music to your video, maybe in the YouTube Shorts app or in the TikTok app. Once you're happy, click the next button and your video will be ready for you to post. Now, to change the cover so that the cover is more inviting, you just click on the edit cover option, and down the bottom you see this screen, and what happens is that you can drag the little cursor along to find a place on your reel that you have where you're going to be promoting something. So maybe I'll have that one there, like that. You can see the profile will show you where it's positioned in your 9 square grid. And once you're happy, click done, and then you have the update. Now on Instagram, your keywords or your discussion area, your description, is really important as well as your video. So having your keywords, which are the words that are the most important about your description, having them in there as well will really enhance the visibility and the findability of your Instagram reel. So add that in there, so you can write in here. And of course you can add in information about what the video's about, or what you're doing, or what your product's about. And then also using the hashtags, you can use the hashtags that you would like your video to be searched for. So video marketing, I'll use Instagram as well, and I will use Instagram Reels, and you carry on putting those in however it's applicable to your video. You can also use a poll in this area, and if you did a poll, you can add a question with a yes or no answer as well, and that would show up on your Instagram Reel. You can also use a prompt to encourage engagement, so you could have a prompt on your reel, and what happens is it shows up on the reel and people can then answer the prompt. When you're happy, click OK, and then you can go down and do the other options. So if you want to tag somebody, if you're collaborating with somebody, you can add their username by clicking the add tag and go down and select somebody that you might be collaborating with or that might be in the video with you. If you want to be found in your local area on Instagram as a business, then you can add your location. So if I wanted to be found more in London, I can add the location of London, and this will be shown in the London area. If somebody searches for Instagram Reels in London, this will come up in that area. So if you're a local bricks and mortar business using Instagram, then having a location tag on is super important. Maybe you're a restaurant or a cafe and you want people to know where you are. That's a great tip there. If you have your Instagram account connected to your Facebook account, then you can also recommend your reel to show up on Facebook. And that's another video for you to watch on my channel. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, because I have some Facebook videos in a playlist on my channel as well that will explain to you how you can connect your Instagram and your Facebook together. So the other option is Threads. So Instagram have a Twitter style platform which you can actually post to, as well as your Instagram for extra visibility. So if you wanted to do that, you could just turn that on, and you can have the option of always sharing your reels on Threads or only sharing this reel. So maybe I'll do always sharing my reel on Threads, and then it will go out there as well. You can save it to drafts if you're not wanting to post this straight away, or you can share, or you can choose the more options. So when you go to the more options option, you can see that you can actually schedule this reel out later. So this is a great way for you to pre-prepare content for your Instagram that will go out later. So maybe you're doing a video in the morning, but you don't want it to go out until lunchtime because you know that's when your audience might be more active. Then you can go ahead and schedule your video. And as you can see, you can just choose when you want it to go out. So say maybe I'll do, if you wanted, I could do it for 12:30, and then I could just click done and the video would go out later. I don't, however, want to schedule this one because I want to show you what it looks like when it's on. Then come back here and click the share button, and this reel is going to be uploaded to Instagram and shared to my followers and to the general public. So as you can see, there's that little blue line. You do need to keep the Instagram app open whilst you are sharing your reel to make sure that it goes up to everybody. So as you can see there, the reel has already gone up. So if I click my profile and I just go to the main option and just refresh it if you're not seeing it straight away. And there you can see that it's now taken its place at the top left-hand side of my 9 square grid. And also I have a Reels tab here. And on the Reels tab, you can see that the Instagram reel is showing up on my Reels tab. So that's how you create an Instagram reel. Now, the only other thing I'd like to show you to do is how to create a visual post if you would like to add a picture and maybe add that into as a carousel. So again, the same way, you press the plus button, but this time you go to the post option. And this is where you can either add a video if you want to, longer than 90 seconds. And if it is a video longer than 90 seconds, then you do have to add it as a post. And I have a video that I've dropped the link to below this video here that will go through that whole process for you. It's too long to do on this video, but if you do have a video longer than 90 seconds and you want to upload it to YouTube, then do go and visit that video, because that will show you how to do that exactly step by step. But if you wanted to add a picture, let's just grab that thumbnail that I had before. Now, obviously the aspect ratio of a picture is square on Instagram, but you can put different shapes in if you want. So I've got that one picture there, and then maybe I'll just use this one as well. So what you can do to have multiple pictures is down the bottom, you see there's this little square on top of a square. If you click that, then you have the option to select more than one photograph, and that then becomes a carousel post. And a carousel post is where you can swipe to the right to see all the other pictures as well. So in order to do that, you would select one, and then you would select the other, and you just carry on doing that. And then when I click the next button, you then get this carousel option. So you can see that I have 3 pictures selected, and you can add audio to that by choosing the music down the bottom. If they're in the wrong order, you can just press it and just drag it to the right hand side and reorder your posts so that your carousel is all complete. And then all you need to do is click the next button, and again write your caption, add your hashtags, add a poll or a prompt, and then go ahead and click the share button. And that will put the post up as a carousel. If I go back to my channel, I will find you, this post here is a carousel. So you can see it's an image, and I can swipe to the right, and there are lots of different pictures in there that people can interact with. So in this video, we've showed you an overview of the Instagram app, how to upload your profile picture, how to upload your bio details, how to create a story, an Instagram reel, and a post or carousel post, and the link to how to add a video longer than 90 seconds is below this video as well. Why is Instagram such a great tool for you as a business owner? Well, number one, it has a large following, and the tools within Instagram are great for you if you are just getting started with video marketing. The tools that we saw when I was creating the story and the Instagram reel are all free to use, and you can use them as often as you want. And if you keep doing my pro tip about downloading your video before you post it, you'll always have a video without a Instagram logo on for you to carry on. Now, if you've had any questions that you might want to ask me about using Instagram, drop them in the comments below this video, because I will create another video to answer them. I would love for you to like this video and of course subscribe to my channel, because I will be doing more videos on how to use Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and YouTube as a video marketing tool to enhance your visibility online. I'll also be doing videos on AI as a productivity tool to save you time whilst you're using all of these other apps. My name's Anita Wong. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.